AJ Raw,
King Aries,
and you are now listening to BunDat Podcast.
Or for our friends in Australia. I just put you on the spot. I love the other people.
Yo,
on the spot.
I'ma just say regular. I'm not putting no accent on it. BunDat Podcast.
Good day, mate.
Nah, you see, I ain't doing that.
You call this a knife?
Nah, see, they gon' all the black Australians gonna be like, we don't talk like that, we don't sound like that. So
They on drill and shit. They're rapping like us.
you see what I'm saying?
Shit,
And we gonna make them sound white when they ain't even white. That's crazy.
They're hard. But yo, another episode. Shit, how you feeling, man?
Bro, you know when you realize your own worth for real?
Oh shit. Message.
Yeah, that's just it. Like I realized. Remember, I said it on Twitter, and I'm realizing my own worth. Like I'm worth way more than I put myself on. First of all, my Don't Flop debut went well, and I just realized the difference in mentality when it comes to my preparation and how I think about the stuff that I do. Finally got a booking agent, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bougie.
So
you're gonna have to holler to someone. You're gonna have to holler at someone to holler at agent.
No. Yeah. No more direct communication, bro.
So
we get into that bag. That's
I'll
just
see if I can for the next week's podcast. I'll see if your agent can fit me in.
Hey,
the
look,
podcast.
look, man. I might put in a good word for you, but I'm just saying that to say, like, all of that came full circle. It's like, yo, I'm worth way more than I think I am.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said on Twitter, like, other people can't be invested in me if I'm not invested in myself. If I don't care about myself. And when you point out the fact that it was poetically put, I didn't even realize. Like, I just said it because I seen somebody say like, what's your accomplishments? Like, what did you accomplish this year? And then I put like, battled on 2 big leagues, etc. And then I said like the extra stuff, which was like, I have all this energy. Like, anybody that knows me, ask King Aries, he'll tell you my energy is sky high. Like, it's big, right? And I'm always checking on my people. My people know I'll call you, I'll message you, I'll whatever. I'm gonna check on you. If I say I care about you, you getting a voice note, you getting a vid call, you getting a phone call, like
real shit.
The whole thing. But then I realized, like, wait a minute, like us as people are almost like batteries. Like, we hit a certain point where we need to refuel, we need to recharge, and some of the energy that I'm putting out, might as well keep for myself.
You have to be.
Do you know what I mean? And I know a lot of people probably go through this, so I would just tell anybody that's listening to this, like, it's all well and good, especially when people rely on you. Especially if they rely on you, they're calling you, yo, this was happening to me, this was going on, That's all well and good. If you're that person that people rely on, that's all well and good. But then it may hit you like, wait, who's doing that for me? Like, who's my refuel? Who's my battery source? Who's my energetic source? If it's not an input and an output on both ends, bro, you're gonna burn out. You're gonna burn out. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna get upset. Then you're gonna start cussing yourself out. All of that stuff. So it just hit me recently. Like, I really need to think higher of myself. Not saying that I don't, because obviously I'm just saying more. Because in the past couple of weeks, I'm realizing.
Be more.
Oh yeah, and that's what that whole poem is about. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, just to be more, just to do more, just to be more, to express yourself more, to understand that you are more. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's one of my realizations that I had this week. And I'm continuously having. Life is continuously throwing me certain Rubik's cubes, certain puzzles, and I'm just figuring this out. Like, wait a minute, like, I'm going externally when I really need to go internally.
Oh yes.
You feel me? So that's just some of the things that's hit me recently. And to anybody that I blocked on my actual Instagram, if you're going through the normal BunDat podcast, you're never gonna hear from me again. So damn. So there's that. I don't care how many times you bother the page. I don't run the page. This king over here runs the page. So if you think you're talking to me, you're not. You're really talking to him, and he don't know you. So you're not gonna get to me. I'm just letting you know now. Don't talk to me again. He was blocked for a reason, and that's that.
Damn.
Yeah. Simple. You're screwed up. You're screwed up, and you're not getting unscrewed. So if you are blocked and you are hollering at the BunDat page, you're not hollering at me. You're getting at him.
I'm polite as hell though.
He's polite, but he don't care about you.
I'm always like, let me see what we can do.
That's it.
I'll be on something.
No, oh, don't worry. I see y'all. All y'all people that are trying to creep, trying to seep back in. Oh yeah, let me see what agent. No, you will remain in Blocksville.
Damn.
Yeah.
On the blocks?
Yes, because when you had me, what happened? You messed up, didn't you? And now you want to slide back in. No. Stay on Blocksville, bro.
Damn.
If you like, look at the BunDat clips. I don't care. But you're not getting through to me.
Hey, please look at the sites. Share them. So,
I don't
comment. If you have anything to say, say in the comments.
Do it through the BunDat page. You're just not getting to me.
All those analytics.
Directly. That's all. If you like, watch. If you like, share. If you like, creep. I don't care. But you're not getting to me ever again. So that's a message for all you people that, oh, why is he not? No. I don't block people. So if I blocked you, oh yeah, no, that's
an exception.
That's it.
Damn.
That's it. There's some people that have a block, but if I go out my way to block you, oh no, it's over with.
It's a wrap. It's a one-way street.
That's it.
Damn.
Because like I was just saying, I realized my worth. All that energy I'm putting out, and you ain't giving back nothing. Oh, it's 90-10.
That's worse than a 360.
Come on, bro. So, to anybody that's got high energy like me, understand. A lot of people gonna rely on that. A lot of people gonna lean on that. A lot of people gonna depend and take advantage because you're the energy person. You're that friend. Yeah. You're that person that lends their ear, that listens to everybody's problems, etc., etc. You give out great advice.
And they just take. They're called energy vampires. Do you aware?
Leeches.
They just take.
Vampires. Zombies.
And you can see that he's cut them out because look how much energy he has. Look at the start of this. Yeah. When you don't have energy vampires in your life, this is how you be feeling. Yeah?
I'm up, bro. You know what I mean?
Jeez.
So I'm just saying that to say, man, you had that part of me, you had that energy, you had that version of me. You ain't gonna get the new one, boy.
Damn.
That's it. That's what I learned, bro. You feel me? So don't get blocked.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, know your worth. Stay away from energy vampires.
Yep.
Brush your teeth daily. Eat at least 3 meals a day. Exercise, drink water.
That's very, very important. Drink water.
Was it drink water, mind your business?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Like literally mind your business, because a lot of people have a business, whatever it is, your person, your health, your kids, your wife, and they're minding it, and it's falling apart right in front of you. Mind your business. Mind your business. Whatever that business is, mind it, because a lot of people's stuff is falling apart, and then they turn around and be like, oh my God, this thing didn't work out, it's falling apart, my relationship, my life, my job. Mind it. Focus on it. Nurture it. Mind your business. But saying that, you know what I did today?
Yeah, talk to me. Story time. We naming this because I've had enough.
First
story time with King Aries.
I'm so glad that the podcast shows like the top, just half the foot. Because I packed the wrong bottom.
Oh, we not even going there.
And I didn't even realize.
We not even going there because if y'all see my bottom half, then you understand.
Seriously, I got like, from when I was like cycling in the mud and stuff, like I got some real,
don't name food.
I got some real construction workout.
Don't name food.
I got the wrong
King Aries is fly all the time.
Yeah,
so even in
on the top half.
No. Even in his non-flyness, he still flies somehow. I don't know how he does it.
I've got like mud stains and stuff. It's not off-white fake, it's real stain.
Like, you know how someone is just naturally just got that just natural swag with it, like that's King Aries. But yeah,
you need friends that can gas you like this, bro.
No, this ain't gas, this is truth. Yeah. King Aries got it like that.
So I was like, I'll be saving. I'll be talking about the whole property thing, trying to get the property. I'll be saving. So today, my dumbass said, you know what? Let me do some calculations to see where I'm at. So I did a calculation to look at the properties I'm interested in, the areas I'm interested in, and then do like the whole 10%. To get the mortgage, you need, like deposit, you need 10% of that price. Like
okay, right.
And then take that 10%, and then look at how much you have altogether so far, and see how much more you will need, and how long it will take to reach. You know what I mean? So I did that, and basically, so if anyone needs like, a clean, healthy kidney, right now, I'm left-handed. If anyone needs a good right hand, I got 5 fingers.
Stupid. You actually.
Because that shit was depressing me. Don't do that. Save and close your eyes. Don't be like, oh, let me see where I'm at. Let me put the money towards. Let me check how the money adds up towards the deposit. Don't do that. Just save and close your eyes. Yeah.
This is Listen, my people, you never, ever, ever stop learning. You are constantly always learning, whether it be in life, whether it be in finance. We just gave you 2 gems. One is a life gem, which is know your worth internally. One is I can't say career gem, but I would say a path gem per se. When you're saving for a house, don't do the calculations. Do not do it.
It's depressing.
It's not gonna have you in a good mood.
Depressing. You gonna definitely end up on the corner,
fetal position,
becoming a street pharmacist. If you're not like, I'm thinking how much the rights to my music is worth now.
Oh my god.
I'll be owning all my rights. I'm like, is that really a good thing? Do I need these rights?
Yes.
Do I need these rights?
Yes, you do.
Right now. It's just rights.
You stupid, bro.
But crazy. But yeah, there's something I wanted to touch on. Yeah? So, you notice, with a lot of woke people, hoteps or whatever, yeah. No. You know, like with a lot of woke people, there's like a lot of subtle narcissism.
Yeah.
Damn.
Which is why I don't call. Yep. I don't call myself woke. So I say aware. I don't like the word woke. It's been tainted. It's been tarnished. It's been ruined. More than 75% of these woke artists are scam artists.
Damn.
So
that's a big percentage.
Dr. Umar Johnson, scam artist.
He does be speaking some knowledge though.
Scam artist.
Some truth though. He does be speaking.
You can listen to this. Is what I say about Dr. Umar. Listen to him. Do not buy his shit.
But you support the cause, B.
No, you don't. You can support with your ears.
But I want to help build a school.
No, you don't. What school? Been 12 years, no school. And then when he finally got
because the man ain't helping.
No. he finally got the school and it didn't last a month. Eh?
Damn.
A month! Because, the white man didn't tell me about it. No! No.
You mean to say, if I take donations to build a school, I can buy my house?
Listen to me.
I mean...
This is how they think. This is what we saying. Don't do it. Umar Johnson. What's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now, man.
Is it the UK one? Or
No. I didn't even know there's a UK one.
You don't know about Tracker Bars?
No.
Okay, wait.
Wait. No, we gotta get to him.
You know they're not school?
Oh my god, no, we gotta get to him. What's his name now? It's going to bog me. Brother Polite.
Yo, that guy be on some...
Brother Polite.
You can't put Umar Johnson in the same system.
Yes, I can.
That guy be on some weird...
Scam artist.
No, but he be on some weird, like... He seems kind of anti-black. I'm confused. Does he like black people or that?
Scam artist. I'm never going to sit in the same room as... I call him Brother Polite. I don't bother say his name for real because you's a scam artist, bro.
Yeah, you got people out there, be careful.
Scam artist.
But the reason I brought it, I saw, like, I see certain trends, as in, like, it's always dope to see someone on their path, their spiritual journey, their life enlightenment. But they're always broke. So, because I always find that weird, where it's like, and then they always make a lot of excuses, yeah? And a trend I see with a lot of people trying to find self-help and self-worth and find their deeper self, instead of comparing it to their old self, they always compare it to other people. So every time they feel they reach a new milestone, they use that to talk down. For example, they say stuff like, I'm not broke, I just ain't selling my time for work like most people out there. Like, do you know what I mean? It's
Why do they do that?
They're always like trying to make it make sense. It's like, no, you broke.
Yeah.
You should sell some time. And like, do you know what I mean? But it's all kinds of stuff. Like, you know what, I want to find my better me, so I'm going to be single for a while and just find that. Fair enough. But then it leads on to like people out there who are just settling with anybody. Like, do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of narcissism where everything...
Very self-centered.
And then that's the next part we're getting on, the self-centered part, where why can't a bird just land on a branch and chirp? They'd be like, oh, see that bird, land on that bird and chirp right there? The universe is telling me something. And I look at it as in, why do you even gotta be telling you that? Why do you even can't be telling the person next to the bird? Like, everything about them, like something happens in your life, and they're like, what does this mean for me? Like, you mean, no, help the person heal and be a good friend.
This is why
like, I think this thing happened to you in your life to make me realize that in life, like, what? You know how selfish and narcissistic, self-centered that is?
Oh my god, bro.
Like, they can't just enjoy something like a show. Like, you know how I come to rap battles and I'll be like, you know what, let me bring my camera, let me film that.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I mean? And I just fall back.
That's it.
I just fall back.
Yep.
I remember last time I was doing rap battles with a girl and she was like, oh, why don't you rap? Like, you do music. And I was like, I can't see my whole, like, do you know what I mean?
It's not my,
she's like, oh, they're freestyling, why don't you? I'm like, nah, I'm gonna film, it's the whole music. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But these woke, enlightened, so-called people be always trying to make it about them. Like, they'll come to your thing and then they would want to do interviews and say, oh,
crazy.
I think this, and they even try to tell you, oh, maybe you should say this and that.
Crazy.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
and it's got nothing to do with you.
Fall back. Because I see a lot of these tendencies with a lot of people. And I'm sure, you know, if you're listening or watching this, you see this in your circles as well. I mean, I have to check myself. Because there was a point where I was like finding what I'd call my true self and just being unapologetically me.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Which also adds to self-care and self-love and everything that we've been promoting at the beginning of this podcast.
So when I was figuring that all out, I had to catch myself saying certain terms and saying sentences like, you know, oh, I'm not like them, man. It's like, no, I need to compare myself to the old me.
Yeah.
And not, I don't need to grow in a way that my growth is only acceptable to me if it's putting other people down.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
which you shouldn't do anyway.
I follow music and I'm pursuing this music and I make this music and I'm trying to get very far in this music because there's many different ways to make your millions, many different ways to make your fortune. And this is the way that makes me happy. Through music, through creating, through scripts, whatever. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, now I can say this, but I remember like first trying to put stuff out with, I guess, all the pressure out there, whatever. I was being sucked into that whole, I'm gonna follow music because all the other people are scared to follow their dreams. They just, you know what I mean? It's like, no, there's nothing to do with them.
Can't do that.
I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
And whether it works out or doesn't mean, like, some people enjoy the security of their job. Like,
shouldn't be a comparison at all.
So don't let these woke, broke, single, unloved people that don't even love themselves talk down to you, and don't let them around you, because these things rub off. Don't let them around you be talking like this, because you will quickly get sucked into this whole we're mighty and we're high, we think deeper, and everyone has their own time. There was a time when you didn't think like that, because the way they talk is as if, because people haven't come to that realization yet to find themselves, they ain't nothing. Which would in turn mean that you weren't nothing last week when you didn't know this message either. Everyone has their own time. And when you try and spread the message to people, try and do it in a loving way. And if they can't see it for whatever reason, it's not that they're stupid and don't understand. It's not their time.
That's it.
There was a time that you couldn't say nothing to me, like, at all about white Jesus. Because I was like, nah, team white Jesus, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the people who cared and were loving enough, they waited. And they tried again. And they waited and they tried again. And eventually they saw that I had to go and see it for myself. And now you can't even get me near white Jesus. Like, do you know what I mean? But I was at a different timeline than them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the fact that I was so ingrained in the church, for example, which they weren't. So people have different circumstances and different realizations at different times. But a lot of these woke people just be like, if you don't listen to the message now, if you don't if you don't go vegan today, you stupid. Like,
that's it. Listen, you don't even have to go vegan. Like,
don't let them hear you.
I'm gonna say it again. You don't have to go vegan. And if you don't go vegan, you ain't less than nobody. And you're not better than nobody if you are vegan. That's a lifestyle choice. Do people not understand that's a lifestyle choice? Lifestyle choice.
Oh, they're not telling you though.
Do you understand what I'm saying? But they'll put it in your face, oh, I'm vegan.
Do you know how I know someone's vegan?
Go on.
They say it.
As if it's like a different class of human or something.
Like within 5 seconds.
Come on, bro.
They say
oh, yeah, I'm vegan and, I just don't eat anything.
I mean, I love it. I admire it. I love it. There's people close to me that are taking that path for different health reasons.
But this is what I'm saying.
And I love that. But you, others out there...
Yeah, don't put somebody down because you're vegan and they ain't.
Or anything you're doing. Anything. Like, people have different times. Like, it's just weird. Whenever I see woke people, the guys and girls, they always have multiple kids with multiple partners. So these guys always have like different baby mamas, the girls with different baby daddies.
Which isn't woke, by the way.
Yeah. Whenever I see them, they're always unemployed and struggling financially, but they live this lie, this facade that it's because they're not chasing money or whatever. Instead of just being like, you know what, I'm struggling.
Right.
They're always confused because they're the same people with all the crystals and chakras, but then will dress their kids in some demonic thing for a demonic holiday like Halloween. Like, it makes no sense.
You can't do that.
So I see like a stereotype of like the whole kind of enlightenment, self-help. I see people becoming like a caricature of it. You know what I mean? Like I said, they always fit in these boxes where they have multiple children from multiple partners. They're not financially stable. They're never homeowners. Not saying homeowners the end all be all, but I've never met a woke person that's homeowner. They're always trying to get you to donate to help build something. They just, basically they're never able to take care of their own backyard.
Right.
But they have so much to tell all these people and talk to all these people about what they're not doing right and why they're not ok. And that's what I always keep seeing. And it's a crazy. That's what like it's very narcissistic and everything. Like I said, every little thing. Like a plate broke. Oh, it's because the universe talks to me and I'm special. You don't talk to no one else. I'm not saying we're not special, guys. Each one of you watching this and listening are special.
Very. In your own way.
What I'm saying is, you ain't that special. Like level. Like he was saying, like his worth. He needs to know his worth more.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
My worth.
That's a personal thing.
Yep.
But I'm saying in the grand scheme of things, there's so many people we're on a floating rock in the middle of space. Yeah. So if someone's going through something and you can't just be there for them and just listen without interjecting yourself into it and just be there for that person and then ask them next, what would you like me to do for you? Or just think, how can I help you? If your next reply is, what does this mean for me? Or your advice is something about, well, you shouldn't have, if you had thought like me.
Oh God.
Then you're narcissistic. Because you don't have all the answers, none of us do. But we can at least be there for each other and figure it out together, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that for sure.
And on this point of narcissism, because I was doing a lot of thinking today, it led me to this next point of
I want to hear this.
daddy issues.
Oh no.
Okay. So,
hey, what do you do? They're gonna get you, bro.
Oh no,
they are going to get you.
There's a twist as usual. They're gonna love this. Daddy issues. So we're all used to, you know, the girl that has the reputation in the hood because she has daddy issues and all that kind of stuff, innit? But I thought of something that no one ever really picks on or thinks about. A lot of men have daddy issues. When you hear daddy issues, it's talked about women, girls with daddy issues.
Yeah.
Because their dad wasn't in life, they just had a mum. But people forget how important, in my argument, I think it's even more than in a girl. Because at least a woman can show a woman how to be a woman. I think a lot of guys have daddy issues. And that's guys with their fathers in their life and fathers not. I think a lot of guys with their fathers not in their life have daddy issues by the way they treat women, by the way they act. I think a lot of guys have daddy issues because they just didn't have that closeness, that warmth, that someone holding you, that other man in your life. And I think even some men with fathers have daddy issues because although their father was present, they still didn't get held or didn't get that warmth or they never felt they were enough. If you had a father in your life and you grew up with him, and you're a grown-ass man and you still feel insecure, you still feel like you have to try and impress him, you still feel like the next move you do is going to be criticized, that is daddy issues. That's the definition of daddy issues.
And another thing about that is, just to touch on that more, because I can attest to this, like, sometimes your parents can be there, but not really be there. If you feel what I'm saying. Sometimes they can be there physically, but not there the way you need them to be there. And that can be very detrimental to your mentality, to your mental health, to your psyche, to your self-esteem, to your confidence, and all these different things that you need your parents there for. That, especially in the black neighborhood and society, it's not necessarily given like that. We don't necessarily hear well done like that the way we're supposed to hear it. Like,
more the African.
Do you understand what I'm saying? That's to me. Like, they believe tough love is the only love, and that's just it. Like, no, there's way more to life. Like, and there's things that we just. This topic is not spoken about enough. Is how I'll put it.
Yeah, I feel like if we can argue that a young girl growing up is going around and giving her body to multiple guys because she's searching for that father figure, yeah, and we can call that daddy issues. I feel like people need to open their eyes and see that if a young man's leaving his house and he's pulling out a knife and committing violent crimes or selling drugs or whatever, he's doing all these things that are really out of character for himself, but to appease other men outside of his household that he look up to, that is the exact same daddy issues, because both people are going outside of themselves to get some kind of acceptance and reassurance from men foreign to their household. Do you know what I mean?
These are very deep topics, and a lot of other people are scared to touch on these things. But they need to be had. Because we all we got, for real. Every other society, race, and community, they speak on these things. They get help. They seek psychiatrists, and things of that nature. They go speak to somebody. In our community, that shit laughed upon. Oh, you got a psychiatrist. You got a therapist. What you even need that for? You paying for nothing. Like, you could have got someone to listen to for free. No, these things are very deep-rooted issues that need to be addressed, and you may need to go and seek professional help.
You might need to do that.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Or you might need to just be real with yourself and go, you know what? I got things I need to work on for real. I'm not about to sit here and act like I'm perfect, because I ain't perfect at all. I got problems. Like, these are things that we need to address as a community, as a people, as a society, as a species, as a race.
Look within yourself. Question every move.
Just say.
Question every... Like, I sit back and I question a lot of moves, because you have to look within yourself and understand that you are doing this thing that you're about to do, whatever it is, good or bad, because you want to do that. And you're not doing this because you're searching for acceptance. And that's in any factor of life from someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Life is about choices.
If you got someone that you want to call, yeah, and you're looking at that phone and you're like, nah, I'm on call because I don't want to look like a little bitch. You know what I mean? Is that how you feel? Or is that how you feel you will be seen? Because if you feel like you want to pick up that phone and call, make the call.
Right.
Because if you're saying, I don't want to look like how people will see me, how the other person will see me, or whatever, that's outside of yourself. You can't control, do you know what I mean? There's two endings to that. If you're going to call that person, and deep down you feel like you know that person going to clown you because you're going to put yourself out there like that.
Number one, they don't need to be a friend.
You don't need to call that person.
Yeah.
You need to look within yourself and think. You need to ask yourself why you're searching for acceptance from this person. Or if the answer to that question is you don't know, then make the call, because you'd be surprised that person might be like so happy that you did that. And that's just one example of things we do in life. It happens in jobs. It happens in education. Different things you want to do. If there's something you're about to do, look within yourself and say, am I trying to do this because I want to do this? I need to do this. This is for me. Or is it something outside of myself where, oh no, this is the thing you do. Like, you know what, when you finish uni and you get a job, you have kids and get married, this is what you do. Is that what you want to do right now?
No, is that what you were told to do?
You know what I mean? Or, nah, I ain't never getting married, man. That's for suckers. Is that how you feel?
Right. These are tough questions, you know. That people don't be asking themselves. Like,
I feel like, because I talk to so many men, I feel like, and I see a lot of this stuff being posted on, I feel like a lot of men have daddy issues, but the term daddy issues just doesn't exist towards men.
Yeah, it doesn't. They downplay it.
When we hear daddy issues, we
automatically think
for women.
Yeah,
but you need to understand, if you're gonna take a life and stab someone and take a sentence and not snitch and keep your mouth quiet and just give your life away for another man, whether you like it or not, you see him as a father figure, B. You're his son.
Wow.
That's a daddy issue right there. If you're gonna not get with a certain girl, give her the time of day or whatever, because this man said this thing about her or whatever, and regardless of how you feel, that's what he's saying, then you see him as a father figure. Because it's your father who gives you the ultimate advice that you might take about the woman you settle down with.
Or you see him more than yourself, and you should never see somebody more than yourself.
So if you're seeing another guy that is like, yo man, I heard she's a hoe, and deep down within yourself, regardless of what it is, you feel like no, you still want to know her, get to know her, whatever. But your only reason is not because of what like you feel what he's saying, it's because he's saying it. Then you see him as a father figure. That's daddy issues.
My people, listen, learn, and grow.